I am right now, yes.
Right, okay, so I'll have to record you as well.
Absolutely fine, not a problem.
Okay, so as I've already explained, DWP does not allow you to record or take photos on the premises.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
So if you...
Okay. According to your guidance and your memo directly from the DWP and from G4S themselves, you have satisfied the criteria of what your job says that you should do. Yes, you said that. That's fine. You said that when you turned on. I'm happy with that. Not a problem. Appreciate you telling me that you're recording. But yeah, again, as I was saying, as per the guidance from DWP and guidance from G4S, I have a copy of both of the internal memos. Right. You have satisfied the criteria that the DWP and G4S ask you to do. Right. The rest of the guidance says to keep a distance and monitor. Right, okay. That's it. That's what your guidance says for you to do now.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Well, obviously you're aware of the policies.
I am.
So why have you started recording, and why are you still continuously recording after I've politely asked you to stop and made you aware that this is not permitted on the premises?
Okay, so while the DWP say that it's not permitted, I guarantee you in there will be job adverts with QR codes on them. Guarantee you. So how are we not allowed to record or take photos?
It's DW rules and regulations. It's
okay.
The rules and the regulations.
Okay, but
I'm just trying to...
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But logically, how can I...
I'm not going over this, sir. I've asked you politely twice.
But how can? But if there's a QR code that I want to go and scan?
Pardon?
What if there's a QR code in there that I want to go and scan on the board?
Right, well, that's acceptable. But what I'm asking you to do, and I've asked you to repeat it now, just stop recording, and then I will stop recording. All I've asked
I'm not worried
is
if you're
taking
recording.
pictures of.
I'm not worried if you're recording.
All I've asked. So.
Okay, and that's fine. You can ask what I've taken photos of, and I've told you.
Right. So if you're not going to stop recording or anything else, you will have to leave the premises.
Okay.
It's as simple as that, sir.
But again, I want to go and have a look in a government building at the job adverts that are on offer in Northampton. Whilst I'm doing that, I wish to film my experience. For example, since I've been doing this, you have not asked once, am I recording because I have any memory problems?
I asked you at the beginning, sir, before we started recording.
Okay. You asked me why I'm recording, right?
I asked you at the beginning, sir.
Let's let him know that chapter faster and get on
I
camera.
asked you at the beginning, sir, are you filming or taking photos? You said you're taking photos.
Said I'm filming.
And then you started filming.
I've been filming from the beginning.
That I am now filming.
Cool, not a problem.
Before anyone raises their voice, before policy gets waved like law, and before the word police even enters the conversation, pause right here. What you're about to see isn't just a disagreement over filming. It's a perfect case study in how authority thinks it works versus how the law actually works. We're in a job center plus in Northampton, a government building designed for public access, and almost immediately, a camera flips the atmosphere from routine to hostile. On one side, you've got security staff trained to enforce internal rules, memos, and that's just how we do it here. On the other, an auditor who knows the difference between asterisk and that difference is about to cause fireworks. Watch closely how quickly requests turn into commands.
And politely I'm going to decline your requests. Right, okay. Because that's what they are requests.
I've asked you to leave.
Okay.
Politely.
Yes.
You're not leaving.
I haven't satisfied
ring the police if you carry on. Okay. It's as simple as that.
I haven't satisfied what I've come here to do. I've come here with a purpose to access the service that is on offer.
Well, the rules and regulations are simple. You're not allowed to film or take photos.
Okay. I have a memo in my pocket. I'm going to get the memo out for you, and I'm going to read some points from it to you. Right. Okay?
Well, I'm not going over this again. I've asked you politely.
So you're not interested in what the memo says from the DWP? Because I have it right here.
I fully understand. I'm not going over
this. But it clearly
says
that you were allowed to record in a public place.
So you can't come in here filming.
Oh, I have.
So you need to leave the premises. Don't leave. You do everything.
That's fine. The police cannot do anything either.
Yes. So you need to stay back.
I'm not going in any office areas.
Just back.
The police will be called, sir.
Okay. They have adverts here for the armed forces. As you can see, I did offer...
I prefer the gentleman on the spectrum. He has some very understanding knowledge.
Interesting.
This is where the first critical fault line appears. The guard doesn't ask a question. He asserts authority. We don't permit recording. Notice the language. Not illegal. Not against the law. Just not allowed. That distinction matters more than most people realize. Internal policies govern staff behavior. They asterisk automatically bind the public. Hen comes the phone inspection request. And this is a major overreach. Security guards, even in government buildings, have to demand access to your private device. None. What's fascinating here is how confidently the request is made, as if repetition alone turns policy into enforcement. The auditor's refusal isn't aggressive. It's measured, calm, and legally sound. This is the moment many people fold because authority sounds convincing, but sounding official and
just to make you aware that I'm sticking to the public area of the building. I'm not going into the office space.
You don't have permission to film in here, sir.
Okay. I've listened to that. Can you let me finish what I was saying? Okay, and I'll be very polite about it. I'm sticking to the public area of the building. The guidance from the DWP states that it is not illegal. There's nothing that the DWP can do. There's nothing that the police can do. As long as I am in a public area, I am allowed to record. Is this a public area that I'm in?
No, it's not. We've got people working on computers. They're looking at their own personal
Okay.
information. I need you to leave.
So
or I will
this
need
is
to
not a
call the
public
police.
area?
No.
Okay, so
No.
if
We only have customers in who have an appointment.
okay, so if I were not recording, I can't come in and just have a look at the signs and leave.
No. Well, have you got not if you if you're not recording, you're welcome to come and have a look.
Okay.
You know, if you need to use the computer.
There you go. So it's a public area. Exactly. These computers are here for the public to come and use if I need to use
Are
it.
you on
It's a
benefits,
public
sir?
area.
Are you on benefits?
That's my business.
Do you need help and support with the benefits?
I don't need any help from support from any staff today, thank you.
Okay, I need to ask you to leave.
Okay.
If you don't, I will.
I'm
call
still
the police.
accessing the public services at the moment.
I need to ask you to
okay.
leave. Okay.
Okay, and you've done that at the moment. I'm accessing public services.
Okay, I will call the police. I'm doing that now.
Okay.
Thank
Make
you.
sure you ring 101 because it's not an emergency. That's what your guidance says.
And here comes one of the most revealing moments of the entire encounter. The guard begins recording back. Let that sink in. Filming is supposedly prohibited until staff decide they want to do it. That contradiction doesn't just weaken the argument. It epauses it. If recording were genuinely forbidden by law, staff wouldn't be exempt. The rule would apply universally. Instead, we're watching a selective enforcement mindset at work. You can't record me, but I can record you. That's not legal logic. That's controlled. What's impressive is how the auditor doesn't escalate emotionally. He allows the guard to record, knowing that consistency matters. This isn't about ego.
Auditor spots a serious data breach right on the counter, turning the tables completely on the security team.
So as always, guys, I've said they're calling the police. So we will wait for them.
Hello, my lovely. Who have we come to see today?
Pardon?
I know you've been having. Obviously, you've got the bit there. As well.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
have you come to see?
Not here to see anybody. Just here. Yeah.
So,
Right now, somebody said that they've called the police. So I don't want the police to then come and then have to go around looking for me. So I'll wait for the police to come.
that's absolutely fine. But the only reason we
yeah,
asked the question is because if you have got business, you can stay in the building and attend your appointment.
Sure.
But if it's just simply coming to do filming, which you can, those,
Yeah.
as long as it's posters and nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of it, I can film anything I can see from public.
No, you can't.
I can, of course I can.
No, the DWP says you can't. It's not a law, but it's...
Yeah, exactly. So
fine.
the law on when and where filming can be carried out lawfully is complex, but in general terms, members of the public and the media do not need permission or a permit to film or photograph in a public place,
I've heard what it said. Can I take
and
a
the
copy
police
of that?
and the police have no power to stop
That's
them if
fine,
they do.
That's not what I'm asking.
Okay,
Can
I just wanted to
take a
finish
copy of
there.
that, sir, and give it back to you?
I will
Is
tell
that
you.
possible?
So this is.
No, I don't want to read it. I'm asking.
No,
can I
I'm
have a
just going to say.
copy?
Look, if you look at
Yeah.
the top, it's an internal memo.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm asking you, can I have the copy, please?
You want to copy it?
Yes, please.
Okay, you absolutely. Just saw these leaflets over here, so I thought I'd come get some pictures of them.
Too high.
Pardon?
They don't really like to do that.
No, they don't. Like, I'm not here to get any claimants in the pictures. That's not my goal.
Why don't you just take the leaflets? Because I'm not comfortable with you taking photographs in the job centre.
Okay, well, I'm not comfortable with you giving me directives that you have no basis to give me.
But you've got the leaflets, you can take
But
them.
what if I don't want to take the leaflets? What if I don't want the paper?
Okay, but you're using a camera in a
Yeah.
government building.
So how do you expect me to scan QR codes in here without my phone?
Right.
No answer for that one, exactly.
Right. Okay. There's sensitive documents here, so I will
Is there?
move these out of the way.
Oh.
So that
Oh, you really shouldn't have that on space.
Yeah,
so that's a
can
breach.
you just take that
so
down?
you're breaching
Can you just
GDPR.
move- well, you're coming this side, and we've asked you
You've not
to.
been invited, you see.
Well, it doesn't matter. You still shouldn't have that on display. That is a breach of GDPR, isn't it? You're not handling people's personal data
You
appropriately.
are not supposed to be here, so can you just move
So
over
I'm
there,
not
please?
supposed to come and have a look at leaflets.
I'm removing.
Pardon? I'm aware that my belongings are there. Thank
We
you.
can treat that as a...
As a threat. While I'm stood here, if I left the building with them there, then
No,
yeah.
because I don't know that's yours.
Well, you do, because you've just seen me leave it there. You've just approached and said, keep an eye on your belongings. What an absolutely ridiculous statement to make. The, in terms of G4S,
Nice.
hey, I noticed you don't have an SIA licence on display that I can see, but...
Yes, I do. It's on there. If you want to see it, I'll show you, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
No, I don't. You don't have to show it
Yeah,
to me, but it
no.
should be on display, not covered
It
in a
is in
pocket.
there,
It's
so
not
carry
on
on,
display.
carry
But
on.
okay. Do G4S security with the DWP? Do you go through the appropriate training to be able to do GDPR data handling?
We don't handle anybody.
You don't handle
because it's
anybody's
not
data?
No, because it's not in our contract to do that.
Okay.
We,
So the
we-
appointment list that you're signing people in, and
Yeah.
the appointment list that
Yeah.
all the other G4S security
Yeah.
guards are signing in, you don't think people's names and details
Yeah,
are...
we ask them the names.
Yes,
we look
yeah,
on
yeah.
the list, but nobody else can look on it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Do you, as a G4S security, do you have appropriate training for data handling?
Yes, we do.
You do, yeah?
We do.
You have that with the DWP?
I'm going to stop you there, sir, because
Yeah.
I know you're recording and you're listening to everything or recording what I'm saying and filming. Mm-hmm. I'm very sorry, but I have not given you permission and you want information and I'm not going to give you any more, sir. You sit there like you said you were going to and wait for the police. Is that okay?
This is the pivot point, the moment the balance of power quietly shifts. The auditor mentions something most frontline staff never expect hearsay. Not YouTube law. Actual DWP and G4S memos. Watch the guard's response carefully. There's no counter document. No clarification. Just repetition. That's because many enforcement conflicts don't survive documentation. Once something is written down, authority has to justify itself. And that's uncomfortable. The guidance being referenced doesn't say